Would you like to be featured in a future video as a drawing of your main character or persona? Well, I'm going to be drawing a bunch of my subscribers' OCs, and you could be drawn too. Just click the Google form link in the description, and submit your character before the end of the month to get a chance to be in a video. Now, on with the show. Hey guys, it's Kit. Welcome back. I'm so glad you came by. So today's video is going to be something I wanted to do for a while now, which is doing a beginner to expert Gacha-edit tier list. I know, everyone has done this, but I really love to do Gacha Life and Gacha Club edits, even though I can do good art without a base. It's still really relaxing for me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain. I basically take a Gacha character and edit it as if I was a quote-unquote beginner to pro to expert at Gacha editing. It's kinda hard to explain, but by watching the video you'll kinda understand. Just a disclaimer, you and I may have a different idea on what these editing tiers would look like, so this is just my opinion. If you have your own opinion, that's totally fine. And don't forget, no matter what tier the edit is, doesn't make it any better or any worse than anyone else's. So, I think it's time to get started. Let's play the Speedpaint for what I think a beginner's Gacha edit could look like. When I think of this tier, I think of a younger kid who likes Gacha games because they can express themselves by making OCs, which is really a beautiful thing. They probably play on their phone rather than a computer, so they'll likely do their edits on their phones as well, maybe on Ibis Paint or another free art app. I feel that their edits would be simple, just using a screenshot of the character as the base they draw on top of, possibly without any extra layers. They definitely are still on the learning curve, so they spend a lot of time looking up tutorials on how to edit Gacha. The shading is very simple, but usually a lot of shading on the hair and eyes. In my example, the character doesn't have human eyes. She's a TV head, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Overall, this edit is just the beginning for the creator, because if they keep practicing with tutorials and just experience in general, your edits will become much better over time. Which leads me to the second tier on my list, the Pro Gacha Editor. So, the Pro Gacha Editor knows the ropes. They understand how to add layers and how to correctly add shading. The edit may even have its own line art instead of just drawing on top of the base photo. They are definitely passionate about their work, which means more time is spent editing and more thought put into it. These Gacha editors have also been experimenting with small details, like adding sparkles surrounding the character or adding extra accessories over top. I also feel that the pro editors have some sort of Gacha Instagram profile where they post their edits. I assume they have a lot of followers and admirers due to the level of what they make. At this level, the creator has the skills to push a bit more and upgrade their edits even further. But like I said before, they still need to teach themselves more in order to become an expert Gacha editor, maybe even get some help from their friends and peers. And now, finally the expert Gacha editor. This is the final tier for this video, so let's get started! The expert Gacha editor is someone who has worked very hard to get the quality of their edits this far. They've probably been in the Gacha community for some time now. I assume the expert is now a teenager after practicing these skills for quite a while, which usually means they've been at the two lower tiers at some point. They always make sure to use plenty of layers on their drawing program. A layer for shading, for highlights, for the complex line art, and so on. I'm also convinced they're super popular in the Gacha community, as I assume they post their works on social media. In the end, this editor is skilled and has shown their true potential. There is no doubt that they have learned so much over the time of editing Gacha, and I would recommend they should start doing their own original art instead of just editing over top of screenshots. Actually, I recommend to everyone to also draw your own artwork on the side, as you can learn quite a lot from making something yourself. You can then put your newly learned skills into your edits. It's never too late to start doing that, so now it's time to put all the pieces together. Now you can truly see the difference between all three. As I said before, this is just my opinion, and no matter what level you are on, your work is still valid and good. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next upload. Take care guys, bye!